Hi, I'm Kevin, CTO of DreamFactory. Let me show you how AI plus MCP makes working with your data ridiculously simple. Here, I have an empty directory containing my env secrets. In it contains my database credentials. What we can do with this is actually call the DreamFactory MCP to automatically generate us a fully documented and secure API that we can leverage to build apps or even just chat with our data. So let's see it in action. And now what we're able to do is connect the DreamFactory MCP to any of our favorite AI tools. My personal preference is Claude Code. So let's go ahead and open up Claude. And here I can use /MCP. And here we'll see we already have our DreamFactory MCP server connected, and we can take a look at some of the tools, such as it's able to create our database API, it's able to manage our DreamFactory instance for us, as well as create our roles, keys, and much more. So what we can do here is actually have it create an application for us based off of my MySQL database credentials that I have residing in that env file. So let's go ahead and concoct a new prompt. I've created a short prompt to display the employee data from my MySQL database credentials as a dashboard, and do so by creating read-only APIs in DreamFactory. I'll go ahead and run this, and we'll let it execute in the background. Now, I will jump over to another one of my favorites in the Anthropic Claude ecosystem, which is Claude Desktop. Now, what we can see in Claude Desktop is I already have those DreamFactory tools available to me. What we can do here is, we are asked if we want to actually create everything. I'll go ahead and say yes. And in the Claude Desktop app, we can ask questions like, what databases do you have access to? And it's going to be able to query my DreamFactory instance. And it's going to list those services out. And it looks like it's already created that employees API for me. And there's some other Postgres and SQL Server APIs as well. I'll continue to let it work in the background. But we can actually chat with our data here as well. So we can say things like, what is in the SQL Server API? What tables are available? And we can now start interacting and chatting with our data in real time for valuable insights without having to go and create a bespoke connection. Here we get back all of our schema information, as well as what tables are available here. And let's see what's in the cities table. And it's going to query the schema to best execute this. And then it's going to call the table data tool, and we should get back some of that data. And now with that real-time connection, we get some city information with some relationships, even some sample data sets to go off of. Claude Code seems to be off and running here. It's already created that read-only role, that API key, as well as that API. And now it's actually building out that dashboard. So we'll give this a minute and we'll come back and see how it did. And just like that, we're back. We went from a database to an API to an app in minutes. It has generated our dashboard for us with some real-time statistics, filtering, our directory, and it is using our DreamFactory API that it automatically created with our API key. Let's go ahead and open it up in the browser here and see what it created for us. Awesome. We have all my employees, departments, and a breakdown. I can filter. I can do it all. I did that without having to code a single line myself, which I love to see. And that's how easy it is to go from database to API to app to insights, all secured by DreamFactory. If you'd like to try this out yourself, please contact us and we will personally set you up with our AI integrations. Look forward to hearing from you.